In this episode, we're going to open up and take a look at a newish G.I. Joe classified figure. This is the driver of the infamous Wolverine, Cover Girl. So, stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name's Rob, and like I said, in this episode, we will be unboxing and reviewing the new G.I. Joe classified Cover Girl figure. Now, I say new, but she's been out for a little while now, and I'm just finally getting around to opening it up. I've had it here in the laundry room pretty much ever since the release, but yeah, preoccupied with Tears of the Kingdom and just trying to play catch up on a lot of stuff here at the laundry room. So I apologize. So again, I apologize for dropping another figure review on you when I should be doing some episodes with some meat on the bones. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. If you've played it, you understand. Anyway, let's take a look at the packaging and then let's take a look at Cover Girl herself. Okay, here is the front and the sides of the packaging. Unfortunately, we can see real quick on the side that they just reused the same artwork, just kind of enlarged it a little bit. So, negative points for that. But, getting to the front of the package, I think it's great. I love the cartoony style, and just the fact that she is posed with the Wolverine. That's just awesome. I mean, can you imagine a Wolverine the size of the classified figure scale? That would be massive and awesome. And we can see down at the bottom, there's a picture of the figure. Now, I'm not showing the back of the packaging because that shows you all the bells and whistles and everything the figure comes with. So, we'll get to the real deal here in a second. And, of course, I have no idea what the emblems mean, but I can tell that the first one's probably a vehicle driver. Second one is armaments, ammo, something or other. The third one is mechanic. And the fourth looks to be blacksmithing. So maybe that goes along with being a mechanic out in the field. So that's pretty cool. She is number 59, and let's take a look at her gear and the figure itself. Okay, Cover Girl comes with a footlocker, which I am going to miss so much when they go back to the plastic packaging. I really thought that was a neat idea to include these little footlockers with each character. Unfortunately, just due to not having storage, I have not been able to save every single one of them. I've saved a couple, and like I said, I just think they were a neat little addition to the windowless packaging. Anyway, we can see what weapons and gear she comes with is a shotgun, a wrench, a pistol, and a little tablet that has the schematics of a Wolverine on it. So, really great callback to the vehicle, even though they probably will never manufacture that vehicle because of the size. But you never know, HasLab might pull something out in the future. You never know. Which is one of the most exciting things about this toy line, because you never know what they're going to do. So anyway, let's get the figure out and put this awesome gear on her. Okay, I'm trying something new here and giving all four sides of the figure so we can talk about it. Now, first things first, I love the design of the jacket she is wearing. They did a really good job of molding the fur around the collar and just giving it the rugged look of leather. So I really dig that. You have an emblem on her shoulder of a Wolverine, which is a really great touch. And another thing that I absolutely love is all of her gear has a place. Of course, you have the sidearm. You have the tablet with a really neat holster and the wrench. And let me point out the one thing that I really absolutely have to applaud Hasbro for is this tablet. There's just something about the paint application that makes it look like it's glowing, like a tablet screen would. So, major props to whomever came up with that painting scheme because it really works. Now, the one thing I do have to say right off the bat, the only criticism I would have is her expression. It's very emotionless. The packaging depicts this fun-loving, adventurous vehicle driver, and the figure does not portray that at all. Very serious, down to business. So I kind of wish they would have given her more of a, happier expression. Yeah, I wish they would have given that fun-loving, adventurous, toss caution to the wind expression in the artwork on the character. I think that would have been really fun. But other than that, it's a solid figure. Great paint, great detailing. I mean, the face, emotionless or not, really good sculpt. And the hair, just on point. I really like it. Now, the shotgun, I mean, it's a shotgun. They did a good job with, making it. But we've seen a lot of shotguns recently with the line. So it would have been fun to get a new type of weapon, with this character. But it is what it is, and it does a fine enough job. So, with that being said, let's put her into some poses and a adventure scenario here with our woodland background. Finding herself in unfamiliar territory, CoverGirl steps out from behind a tree into a empty clearing in the forest, behind enemy lines. Feeling a moment of safety, CoverGirl sits down on a fallen tree. She pulls out her tablet to check out the schematics of her vehicle, the Wolverine, to see what could have possibly happened to her vehicle, which is now broken down at the edge of the forest. But just as quickly as she had felt that safe moment, it quickly disappeared as she heard a limb snap behind her. Diving for a hiding place behind a tree, CoverGirl notices a cobra viper coming through the thicket. Her blood runs cold as she notices that she had left her shotgun behind, and the cobra viper had noticed it. Kneeling down to investigate this shotgun that the cobra viper has found in the middle of the forest, he doesn't even realize that CoverGirl has snuck up behind him with wrench in hand to knock him out silently. Because CoverGirl has no idea what other troops could be wandering through the forest. Taking the Cobra Viper's goggles as a souvenir, CoverGirl quickly hoofs it back to the Wolverine and begins repairs so she can get the hell out of here. Okay, back to me. Final impressions, I think CoverGirl is a pretty decent figure. I mean, it has some really nice, molding details that I really appreciate. The tablet is a really cool addition, and like I said, has really awesome paint scheme on it to give it that glowing appearance, which I really appreciate. I mean, I think that is some really great work by Hasbro. Something so small, but it really impresses me. Anyway, it's a fine enough figure. I'm still happy to have it in my classified collection, but I just wish there was a little bit more to it. And like I said, I wish it had the same adventurous, free spirit expression that the artwork on the box had. I mean, the molding on the face is impeccable. It's really nice. But just a little bit more emotion would, I think would go a long way to show, what a great and heroic character CoverGirl was, or is, or however you want to say it. Anyway, I like it, happy to have it, and proudly up on the shelf with the rest of my Joes and Cobra figures in the classified line. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the photos. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the other episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky.